I'm here with Ferrente from the CEO of AIPIA in this year's Congress in Utrecht. It's the year 2015. And what can you say about the Congress this year?
Well, first of all, it's the 4th World Congress on Active and Intelligent Packaging. So we started 2012 with a very small group, about 60 people. First Congress was in Tokyo. Then we moved on to Germany. We started to grow already. Last year was in Chicago in the US. This is the 4th World Congress in the Netherlands. This is for the first time we are not organizing it at a existing packaging trade show, but standalone. It's growing very fast, not only in number of people. We are over 220 people here. But it's also growing in the number of ready-to-market products. So it's a developing market which is getting mature.
Yeah, we have seen some examples of products coming to the market on this Congress. So you think we are on a threshold that from now on we will see a lot of more products coming out to the market?
Yes, we are definitely on a sort of, tipping point. You know, when we started this, there were many companies developing products for this market, and some of them even went the wrong way or invented something which already doesn't exist anymore because it goes very fast. Yes. But that's, I believe, in every industry which is starting, there are failures. We have to find out where it's going to, and we are now definitely at the tipping point that products come to market, and that, which is very important, and they are all here, that the big brands are adopting it.
Can you give some examples on products coming to market?
Yeah, well, we've just seen the presentation of the company Celinco. They did a product authentication with Rémy Martin, which shows it works like this. You tap with your mobile phone the bottle, and it shows you if the bottle has been opened before. It's actually, what's very good about this, it's a very simple idea of just to know, has the bottle been opened before? Which sounds like, why didn't we do this 20 years ago? But now we have the technologies that people can see if the bottle has been opened before with their mobile phone. And it's about 100% guaranteed. So it's not a seal or something you can tamper with. It's a real product on the market. And you see Stora Enso and NXP, two very big companies. I believe NXP it's a multi-billion company like Stora Enso. They joined together to implement tags into the packaging. So they are here. They have a ready-to-market product. The brand owners are here. Nestlé is here. Sepp Miller is here, Unilever is here, Heineken is here, Procter & Gamble is here. They're all here to see, okay, what's ready and what can we use it for.
So what signals do you pick up from those brand owners? I mean, they have a genuine interest, but is there any hurdles for them using this technique?
Yes, yes, there are. I would say my view is that the biggest hurdle is that the invented technologies are still standalone. So those companies, which many times are very clever startup companies with a good idea for an intelligent or active packaging, they come to the brand and say, okay, look what we developed. But another 100 companies do the same, coming to the same brand owner. So they don't have the overview anymore about what's going on, where is this industry going to, who is developing what. So this is a hurdle.
And they're your solution, maybe.
Yes. That's why we exist. So we bring them together. We try to filter also a little bit to see, okay, we believe this is going left or right. But the other hurdle is that in the supply chain there are always vertical worlds. The brand owner has his own world. The packaging company, well, they are connected, but it's also their own world. Transport and logistics, complete different world. Retailer, then to the consumer. It's all vertical worlds, and they don't talk with each other enough. Especially not if you consider that, well, if you make a package intelligent, you have to use this intelligence everywhere in the supply chain. And that's not happening enough yet. But that's also a role of AIPIA to bring them together and make them talk.
Am I right if I say that so far the active packaging has been more successful in coming out on the market, and we are now waiting for the intelligent packaging? Is that right?
Yeah, that is right. It is true that at this moment intelligent packaging has a little bit more attention. Also because, it's a little bit sexy, people like it, it's about mobile phones, it's about marketing, it's about trying to sell more or get data from the consumer, who's buying what, where and when. So that's a good subject in this digital world. I'm a little bit, disappointed is not the right word, but I would say that there are a few issues in the world. Food waste is one of them, shelf life is another of them, and I would like to emphasize that the active packaging should play a little bit more a role in the near future. So we will, as AIPIA, we will try to push that forward.
When we're talking about maybe mostly intelligent packaging, is that something? Is it like are the brand owners watching that as a gimmick to attract the consumers, or is it something that they have real value of? Of course, if you talk about anti-counterfeiting, they have a value. Yeah. But do you think they see it today as something to increase their sales, or something that is of use for them more internally also?
I believe it was a gimmick 2 years ago. People looked at it like, that's funny. I can use my mobile phone to get information on this. That's a gimmick, that's funny. Now, and all the brand owners confirmed this at their presentations here, that they realize the world is changing, the consumer is getting digital. In the future shopping will be completely different in the future. And those big companies, they now waking up and see those changes in the world. So it's not a gimmick. It's not a gimmick anymore. It's start to move them to a very serious question: how are we going to sell our products in the future? And that's not anymore. You put it on the shelf in the supermarket. There will be very different ways to sell the product in the future, and intelligent packaging is one of them. So the consumer definitely, there's no way back. The consumer definitely will communicate with the product in the future. So those big companies, and again they're all here, they want to know, okay, how can we do that? So it's definitely not a gimmick anymore.
And what we also can see, that what confirms the interest in this technique is the number of members that you have today in the organization. I think it's 680, is that right? Yeah,
we have 680 members, and it's growing every day. We are a worldwide association. They're coming in from everywhere. All the big brands are member, from McDonald's to Coca-Cola, and from the pharmaceutical companies like Abbott, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, they're all here. But also what we see, and I like that very much, is that the medium-sized brands are starting to join. which makes sense, you know, if the big brands are looking at this, then the medium-sized brands. And what's good about that is that they are many times more flexible. They can react faster to the market. They are willing to do more easier pilot in active and intelligent packaging. So I'm very happy that medium and smaller sized brand owners start to join as well.
So now, finally, if you get a chance to look into the crystal ball, do you think that these techniques will lead to that we in the future will have packages that is actually a product in itself? It's not only something that protects the content, but it's a product in itself. Will we go that road?
I believe that the package itself is still a package. It is about the product which is in the package. But it's a new marketing tool. So marketing budgets will change, will move from, let's say, old school, like advertising, to the to the packaging technologies, because the packaging is the closest to the consumer. And we see already that companies are moving budgets from old school, which that doesn't sound very nice, but old school marketing to all these new digital possibilities.
Okay, I think we can stop there. Thank you very much. And it's been a very good congress, and I'm looking forward to next year already.
You're most welcome. Thank you.